Hey guys, Rimjaner here, bringing you another cast. This is going to be a Zerg versus Zerg on the map Tal'Darim Altar. This is the red Zerg, my opponent, spawning in the bottom right, and I'll be spawning cross spawn the top right as the blue Zerg. This is my new build. It's a variation of basically a strong Ling push at 6 minutes. So it's the premise. The build order is 15 pool. 15 pool, 15 gas, 17 hatchery, and then essentially you go into mass Zerglings from there, even if he goes Banelings or whatever. And depending on what he does, you will have to react accordingly. So the build is, as I said, you want to put a pool at 15. So you're going to scout around 13 to see what he's doing. Essentially, this build is very strong against all their builds. I don't know. I haven't really found an encounter where I had a hard time stopping stopping a certain build that he does. Essentially, it's all coming down to micro or whatever. That's going to change the outcome of the builds. So if he out micros you or whatever, and I don't know, this build puts you in a very good position. And you'll see as this game progresses. So I will scout at 13 over here. I send my overlord to this base here, so I'm going to send my scouting drone to another base, because if I do see his overlord coming, I will be able to send my other drone back there and see what he's doing. Alright, so there's the 15 pool. I will rally my 14th drone to build gas, and then I'm gonna go check and see what he does. So right now is really crucial. You want to see what he's doing. You want to, in your mind, you're gonna think, okay, he's got gas and his pool is up. And then what you want to do is see what he does after his pool pops up. If he starts researching metabolic boost and is still mining gas, there you know that he's going to get Banelings. You can assume that he's going to get Banelings or some sort of Roach Ling. But obviously if he does go Roaches, you're not too worried, because on one base you don't really have the economy or larva to really go Roaches and Zerglings. So you can assume that if he doesn't pull off gas, he's going to go some sort of Baneling play. If he does have two bases, then you can maybe suspect some sort of Roach play. But I know he's on one base, and then I see the metabolic boost upgrading right here, so I know that, and he still hasn't pulled off gas. So I know he's going to go into some sort of Roachling, Zergling Baneling play. So to counter that, this is where this build has to vary. You build your queen at 16, and first your hatchery at 17, and then when that hatchery goes down, you build a queen with 16 supply, and then an overlord. So hatchery goes down at 17, and obviously with your first queen you want to build, you want to inject. But so he doesn't have a hatchery here. You know he's going to be streamlining Lings to your base. You see these Lings coming, and you know he's going to be putting up a Baneling's nest very shortly. So what you want to do is change your build up. You're going to build 2 spine crawlers. As you see here, I'm going to build 2, and I'm going to move them down to this base. Essentially, your spine crawlers, you can engage any Ling on Ling battles because you will have more Zerglings than him, but he will have Banelings. So obviously what you want to do is micro your Zerglings and not let him hit your Banelings. Not run into any Banelings. Alright, so he's going to attack this, and you know your hatchery has 1500 health. So it's going to take a while for these Zerglings to kill it, so you don't have to go in with 2 Lings and lose them. So I'm going to pull my whole line here and attack. And he's going to keep attacking. I'm just going to try to fend him off as much as possible. Try to get any kills here. I'll check our workers lost tab. Still haven't lost any workers, but I think he will pick off a few. He does have Zergling speed here. And he probably will pick off a few as they run back. Workers killed, he's got 1, might get 2. 2 workers killed, there you go. 2 workers killed, so that's not the big deal. I didn't lose too much. I am going to move both of my spine crawlers there, that one, and then that one over there. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to move that one. I'm going to leave it up here just in case he runs by. But I will move a spine crawler down there, and as we see here, he's putting down his Baneling's nest as he is mining all this extra gas here. And he has moved to his second base. We can check the income tab. 23 over 18 workers, so he is ahead, but I am in the attacking phase. This is where a Zerg player could get this is where it kind of gets out of, I wouldn't say out of hand, but this is where your advantage is. Obviously, he's droning up, and you're in the attacking phase right now. He's only 5 drones ahead of me, but right now I am using all my larva for Lings, and he's doing. Right now he's kind of matching me, but. He's kind of matching me, although we're in the same income level about because he's mining gas and I'm not. So even though he is ahead of me in the workers count, I'm not too far behind because I'm not mining any gas. As long as I keep my micro up, I should be able to overrun him with just Zerglings, even if he does make Lings. Alright, so as we see here, we'll check our army. My army's not much larger than his, so that's why I probably won't be able to win this engage. But I am making more Zerglings back at home. So obviously I can engage here because I have more Lings, and he is very smart to pull away. You obviously don't want to trade armies here because I will come ahead. And there we go, he just did make all those Banelings. So I'm going to engage for as long as I can because I know I do have more Zerglings. But I do have to pull back when he does make these Banelings. I know they're almost done, so I'm going to pull back. I'm going to send small pairs of Lings at those Banelings, and right there, as you see, I did just take out all of his Banelings. It's very important that you are injecting back home. This always has to inject. Every time you miss an inject, you don't have enough Lings to come and reinforce, as you see here. So I'm going to engage again. And I do have more Lings streaming in, so I'm going to try to kill as many workers as I can. I'll check the workers lost tab. Kill 2 of his workers. And he has more Lings than me, so I'm going to run away. I don't need to try to kill anymore. Obviously, if he has more, you don't want to trade here because he will kill all these Zerglings, and I will not be able to hold this counter. And he just made a lot there, so I got to run away. I don't know why I haven't pulled away there. Okay, just pulled away. And I have more Lings at home, and I have these spine crawlers up. So we're going to check the income tab again. 21 over 17 harvesters. I just built a roach warren, but I am going to start droning up a little bit, I believe. Don't want to go too far below 18 drones because you're not going to have enough economy to keep up with him, as he is on 2 bases as well. But as long as you are being efficient with Banelings, not letting him kill more than 2 Lings with Banelings, you should be able to come up ahead. Because Banelings are expensive. Banelings are essentially 3 Zerglings, worth 3 Zerglings. And I'm going to see these 4 Banelings come up, so I'm going to come in with the 2 Lings and try to pick them off. I'm not going to engage these Lings. I'm going to use all those Banelings to kill that Spine Crawler, so it was a very good trade for me. 4 Banelings is more than a Spine Crawler, so I'm not too. That was a good trade on my part. So as you see here, he just left, so I'm going to start droning up. This is when you need to know when to drone and when to not. He just lost that engage, and most of his Lings are gone. So I know that I don't have to worry too much. So I do have all these Lings here to protect my base. So I'm going to drone up a little bit. I did start transitioning into roaches as I'm getting my gas again, and I should get my roaches very shortly. Essentially, I'm going to push with 2 control groups, roaches in the front to absorb all the Banelings, and then my Zerglings to come from behind. So essentially, you don't want to engage in any battles where there are Banelings. If you do, try your best to pick off these Banelings with the roaches, or send 1 or 2, usually 2 Zerglings at each Baneling is pretty good. And if these Banelings are on attack move, they will just run into any Zergling. Alright, so we're going to come up again with these Banelings. I'm going to see them. I'm going to try to pick as many off as I can. I just picked up 1, 2. I'm going to send my Zerglings are hiding up here, so I'm going to send a few of them at a time to these Banelings. 3. Killed another one there. So I can engage in these Ling on Ling battles. I'm going to run away. Try not to get any Lings here. And there we go. Killed all of his Zerglings, as we see here. My army is much larger than his. Much more. I've traded much more efficiently on an attacking basis, so I believe I'm ahead there. And he's going to come in with some more Banelings. As you see here, I am ahead in the workers count now. And if we look at the units lost, he's lost much more than I have, obviously because Banelings aren't cheap and they are suicidal units. And so I'm going to send down here, and he did make a lot of Banelings. I have roaches now, so he's really overcompensating on the amount of Banelings that he has. So I was going to try to counter with these Zerglings, so I'm going to try to run by because I know his army's over there. And he just ran all those Zerglings into 4 roaches. Definitely not a good trade on his part. So I'm going to come down here and try to engage. And I should be able to pick off his hatchery here. And so he's going to come to my base and basically turn around. I don't know why he didn't just try to base trade there, but I guess I would have had enough reinforcing roaches to take care of him. So, but I will take out this hatchery right here, and then run away because I don't need to engage there because that is a unfavorable engage. And I'm going to come back home and see what's up over here. And check the income tab again. We're about even, but I am on 2 bases and he is on 1, so he will have to remake this hatchery to get back to even with me. But I am making roaches right now, and I have just droned up a little bit more. So I do have some more drones coming out, and I'm gonna start making some upgrades if I need to. Transitioning into the later game. Right, as you see here, my roaches are on number 2, and my zerglings are on number 1. So I'll always lead with my roaches and then engage after with my zerglings, after I know what he has or what I'll be engaging with. I think this is a miscue on this queen. I don't know why he's all the way up here. So he's going to come in here with these zerglings and his banelings. I don't have any. So I'm going to come in with these zerglings and cover from behind, and basically he's going to have to GG out of the game, and there we go. So the one thing is, when you do go Massling versus Banelings, what you want to do is obviously attack in the most favorable situations. You're obviously going to have more Zerglings than him, so any Zergling on Zergling battle you can fight in. So what you want to do is, when you do get into a Zergling battle and you see that they're only Zerglings, you're fine. You can continue engaging there, and you should be able to win that battle because you should have more Lings than him. And then if you do see Banelings coming at you, what you want to obviously do is pull your Zerglings away and then send 3 or 2 Zerglings back at each. And let's just check one of my battles up here, just so you can get a feel for what you're supposed to do. Okay, let's see. So he's gonna come with these guys. Here. Oh, not that one. Let's speed this up again. He's gonna come again. Okay, there's the Zerglings. Slow this down. Okay. Oh. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. This is the battle. So he's going to come with these banelings, and I definitely, if I did just engage with these lings, he definitely will be able to kill me. That's a lot of banelings right there. And we'll fast forward. Okay. He's going to come up here. I have my Zerglings hiding up there. I'm going to try to engage with these roaches, and he's smart, so he's going to pull back his banelings, and I'm going to send a few Zerglings to go attack those banelings again. As you see here, I have more Zerglings than he does have Lings, so as long as I don't get hit by any of these banelings, I know that I will be able to win any battles. As you see there, I've been sending in small amounts of Zerglings at a time, and I definitely have more Zerglings than him right now, so I'm not too worried. I can engage there, I can engage here. And those are favorable battles, as you see. As a little bit of micro, not even a lot, just pulling your Zerglings away, then sending a few back at his Banelings will defeat him, a Baneling Zergling all in. Alright, and so I'm Renvainer, signing